There you go. How you doing, folks? I'm not seeing anything in this chat here. Have I issue with my chat? I might have. Can you hear me? Okay. It's actually. Good evening. Yes. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's a delay between things. So I'm actually streaming this. Well, it's on Twitch really, but I decided to stream it in parallel on the 8-Bit Manched channel. So if you follow the Banjo Guy Ollie, my music channel, I've done a few streams on that already. But I think it's the first time in a long time I do a stream on the channel. So on the 8-Bit Manched channel, I'll tell you what, I'll put the link to Twitch on the YouTube live stream here, if you want to check that as well. But there you go. So I wanted to play a few games. That's what I was going to do on Twitch anyway, just play a few games. And I was like, I'd love to actually play a few MSX games as well. So this is 30-second delay. Interesting. That's kind of odd. Maybe you refresh it. This probably, just refresh your page, I'd say. Is it a 30-second delay between what and what? My voice and visual? I'm not sure how that would work. But anyway, so I was going to play a few MSX games and just chat, really. So we can actually target the chat towards the this channel specifically if you want to chat. But that's really it. That's just I've no plans. The previous one I did on the other channel, I was just editing some MIDI, and it was sort of appropriate to have a chat and just do that in the meantime. But here we're just going to play a few games, and maybe not everybody is familiar with the MSX, so. Darren, how are you doing? Geek between chat. Did I beat? Yeah, beeps. I did have the MSX when I was younger. Let me move this chat here. I did have the MSX. My dad worked for Philips, so we had the video pack early, and it was still the motherboard, like just the breadboard type of stuff, and the connectors, which is the wire. So we'd have to put the wires in between our fingers like that and just connect with the ground to move stuff on screen for the video pack. And then I think the week after we got a proper controller for that. And then once the MSX came out, with Philips released the MSX, we had the MSX. Geek, yeah, you moved to Switch. Yeah, it's probably Twitch. Yeah, it's probably better actually to follow on Twitch than YouTube. But some people prefer one or the other, and I've no reason to favor one over the other, so that's why I stream on both. But so yeah, we had the MSX one first, obviously, and then the MSX two afterwards. And there's a few MSX in the house, and I still have my old VG 8245 that I had back then. It's my original one, and the monitor, the Philips monitor that came with it. It was the VG80, something like that. So no Amstrad or Specky. I didn't have a Spectrum or an Amstrad, but my neighbor had an Amstrad. So every Wednesday we'd go over and just play a few games, either on either machines. Like if you'd come to my place, we'd play MSX. If you'd go over there, we'd play Amstrad, and then we both got an Amiga after that. And then there's a third guy that came in, and he had the Master System. He had a Vectrex, his Master System, and then he got an Amiga as well. But like, so we had a few different machines. And then I had a mate over because I was in France at the time, I had a mate over in England. So whenever I went over there, he had a Commodore 64, so we played that. And his neighbor had a Sinclair. So I was exposed to a lot of these machines. Let me just fire up the game here. So I am going to play on an emulator because it's a lot easier. And I'm not set up to play on original hardware, with the with capture device. Never seen an MSX in the flesh, plastic. Oh, yeah, well, not many people have. Those who have, what was this on? It would have been on Hero. It's Hero. It would have been on the Atari as well. And was it on the C64? I'm not sure if it was on the Amstrad, but I used to love that game. Hopefully, we can get this to work. Are you familiar with this game, Hero? It's actually a really fun game. I really had loads of fun playing this. You just play this guy who has to rescue people stranded in caverns. So you have this helicopter thing. You can fly, you can shoot, and you have bombs. And you can see at the bottom of the screen you have a limited supply of bombs and power. So when you shoot like that, it takes some of your power. Ever dipped my toes in the world of Mr. FPGA? No, not yet. No, I'd love to get one. It kind of makes sense. Is it you had the discussion about that yesterday on the Discord? I forget who's who. But no, I never. They do make sense. I mean, they're because it's essentially hardware mapping in software. Oh, I wasn't paying attention there. I shouldn't have died. Let me lower this a bit. Actually, let me lower the audio on the desktop. Because, yeah, I wasn't... I don't know. I was so focused on just trying to get the original boards to work. Last few years, it sort of passed me. So I never actually tried it or did any work on stuff like FPGA. So, and it's not that I feel it's too late now. It's just I sort of went a different route. But they do make sense. They do make sense for just preservation purposes and just keeping the logic intact and preserved, so... Ed Horse, how are you doing? Playing Hero here, not doing a great job because I'm not focused. I used to play this game a lot when I was a kid. So yeah, the FPGAs, they sort of make sense. They make a lot of sense just for at least preservation, and then just the sake of use. Once it's the logic is dumped like that, well, you can reuse it on pretty much any device. So you're not tied to the hardware. And I just love the idea and the irony that ultimately it's the software that's gonna preserve the hardware. There's certain of a poetic irony to that. It's kind of cool. How are you guys doing at the moment with all the virus craziness going on? Hey Bard, how are you doing? What's the easiest 8-bit computer you think to work on repair? Oh, I don't know. I mean, after working on arcade boards, a lot of these 8-bit computers are pretty straightforward. Like, there's only a limited amount of stuff that can go wrong. So I don't find them very, very hard. In fact, I haven't done a few. Like, I've worked on a few, but I haven't even posted it because usually it's like, right, it's the CPU's gone, or it's the PLA, or it's one of those. So I haven't done, but yeah, maybe I should. I have a pile of actually. I have a C Commodore 16. I have a Spectrum original kind of Z80. I have forgot what I have. I have a pile of 8-bit computers to fix. So they'll come on the channel at some point. Yeah, hopefully. Whenever I have time. I'm not having a lot of time these days for repair. And my neck is being at me as well, so it's kind of hard to spend hours now, leaning over a board. But I'll get back to it soon. I'll have more stuff for the channel anyway. The geek. Oh, you're in self-isolation. Yeah, yeah. We're sort of in the same situation at the moment. We're our work is closed down, and the school have closed down here. And there's a couple of cases, apparently two of which are my neighbours. So yeah, fun times, fun times. I'm doing okay. We're okay right now. So except today, our eating oil just ran out, so we've been cold. I'm using the we have a stove that's rigged up to the internal heating, but it's kind of slow, so we're kind of a bit cold this evening, but we'll get there. I'll have to probably go every like 20 minutes just to put another log on the on the stove, so you'll have to excuse that, me. Let's see if I can do better here. I think 12 was the level I reached, the highest level I reached there. I'm already in self-isolation as a habit, abusing his clothes. Yeah, there you go. You'll be able to work on a few. Have you anything to fix at the moment? If I fix an Amstrad, to let you know, I have an Amstrad to fix. Actually, it's the tape one. It's the 646. Is that it, or 464? I can't remember. Anyway, it's that one with the tape. Oh, Beeps, you're friends with Gadget. Yeah, I love Gadget's channel. I actually contribute on his Patreon. I did that when he lost his job to support what he was doing, but more than happy to help him there. You know, I love his content. It's actually helped me a lot as well for some of my stuff. Geek, you've been feeling pretty crap, so you're home anyway. Fair enough. Fair enough. Leland Clayton, how are you doing, dude? Thanks for coming here. Vampire, how are you doing? Yeah, I think Hero is actually a perfect Wii game to stream. I'll do more games. I'm just gonna see if I can do as well as I used to. Like I used to be quite slick at this. Delusionals Arcade, how are you doing? How are you doing, dude? Folks, if you don't know Delusionals Arcade, check out his channel. He does something similar, you know, just restoring arcade cabs and this good game room shots. Like, if it's nice arcade porn, if you can call it that. But yeah, no, he's another arcade YouTuber. Gotta get him. Bard, we gone. Krusty Retro, how are you doing? How are you doing? God, the chat is awakening here. In a museum, you'll be using the next 3 weeks for repairs and organizing stuff. That's fair enough, but yeah, that's fair enough. Krusty Repro Payload. Yeah, Payload, that'll be a tricky one to play. Although maybe it could be cool. I have to get better. I forgot everything about Payload. I used to know it a lot better. It's a tough game. It's not an easy game. Like, I take it you saw the video I made on Payload. I should get back to making more reviews, MSX Mansion reviews. Is there a pause on this? I'm just gonna clear the chat here, but plus if we get infected, we'll just sleep there. The place is big enough. It's fair enough. Tough job, isn't it? You have to sleep in the arcade. Same here. Oh, you're a patron as well, yeah, of Gadget UK. Mini streaming, yes, Vampire. Semi, don't stream your semi. No. Got time at home. It might be a good moment to make an MSX Mansion review. Yeah, I'm still working though, you know, during the week. Like I'm working from home, so yeah, it's not like I can do whatever I want either. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Delusional. Thanks a lot for the. Is that one of those super chat? I'm still not familiar with it. It actually came up in my mixed chat, so I had to just check the YouTube page. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it, dude. But yeah, do check out his channel. I do check his videos when they release. Love Payload. Yes, I did see that video. Cool. Yeah, yeah. Payload is great. It's a tough game, but it was a cool little game at the time. Really enjoyed it when I was a kid. And then I replayed it when I did that review. But that was it really. If there's delay on the YouTube page, you can actually just go on Twitch instead. Apparently, it seems to be a lot better. Any of you played Hero on not even the MSX necessarily, but any of the platforms? God. You sub to Delusional, that's cool, yeah. Awesome. Thank you for that. Super sticker. What's a super sticker then? Is it like a super chat? What's the difference between that and what's the difference between a sticker and a super chat? Anyway, Razor, how are you doing? MSX VG20. Yeah, I have one of those. It's actually up there in the box. Can you even see it? Let me see if I can just move that camera. It's somewhere there, on top, right on top, beside the Master System. You have it on ColecoVision. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, it was. I would say ColecoVision was, for all intents and purposes, an MSX1 really. I think it was released. Was it on the C64 as well? I have doubts about that. I know it was on the Atari. Yeah, the one you sent me was the same model. And I'm not getting a video signal out of it at the moment, so it's out for repair. But yeah, the dust cover was really cool. I actually put the dust cover in the original box if I need it there. It's really cool. I love the dust cover for it. I've never seen those. I didn't even know they existed. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Play Montezuma's Revenge next. Is that on the MSX? I'm actually not familiar with that. Awesome, the dust cover is super cool. Yeah. Thank you very much for sending me that. Razor, thanks a lot. What are these? Are these cheer point bits? What are they? You'll have to excuse me. I'm very ignorant of all things Twitch and live streaming, so. That was close. So I'll check the chat in a second. We're getting to the stage where levels are getting harder. 1 bit 1 cent. Ah, okay. I didn't realize that. So is that what they are? I was wondering what these were actually. All the bit stuff. Oh, okay. When you reach 10,000. Interesting. Didn't know that. It was pushed in the corner of electronics at a local thrift store, and after moving like 8 things, I was just there. I didn't recognize it as an MSX, but it looked like something. Yeah, I'm a sucker for anything Philips, so I could have 10 VG80 or 20 or whatever, and I'd still be looking for more. Just I love these things. I think I have 3 of those VG80 monitors. And 2 of them need a recap. Actually, I need to do that on the channel next. Just make a list of all the caps for that VG80 monitor, and I'll make that available as well. But a lot of those monitors now are at the stage where they need a recap. And there's going to be a lot more monitor stuff on the channel, because I just got a ton of chassis recently, like arcade chassis and stuff like that. Oh, geez, I wasn't paying attention there. I just pressed the button, reading the chat. Damn it. Level 10, that wasn't too bad. How many levels? Isn't there like 20 levels or something like that? It's quite a lot of levels. It gets hard quickly. Like, you need a recap for yours as well, Barrett. Yeah, and they all do. Very often they just they work for a while and then they shut down. When the caps go bad. My kind of content that I love to watch to monitor stuff. Yeah, it's tricky. Like, it's just it's very different from fixing logic kind of type of boards. Like, because it's a lot of it is analog and a mix of AC and DC, and then it's a lot trickier. Like, I know there's flow charts and there's Randy stuff that you can follow, but it doesn't fix any problem, and very often, because I have nobody else to ask, really, I'm just on my own doing it. So it can be tricky. Like, I have a couple of chassis that I just can't figure out. They're just screaming, squealing. One of them is going into vertical collapse, and I've pretty much changed everything on the vertical circuit, and I still can't figure out what was wrong with it, and it's still not working. So they're tricky. Like, they can be tricky. It takes special skill, but it's interesting. It's interesting to do. Good evening, Retro Sado. Oh yeah, you were recommending a few games there earlier, weren't you? Temptation, Code 36, Ali Hop, 3 Spanish games. Are the ROMs available? Because I'm playing on emulator here. That's really what dictates. Also, it's kind of I'm trying to show some kind of standard MSX games that would have been out, at the time, to most people. So a lot of people would have had stuff like Hero. Should I play another game? Maybe play a couple more, and then we'll move on. Oh, Vampire, thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Vampire. You're gonna hate me for this. I'm using Blue MSX still. I haven't made the transition to Open MSX. But you noticed I don't show the interface out of respect. There's some clever programming in that game too. I love the when it gets all dark and then it gets lit up when you when the bomb explodes. So who's familiar with the hero? Who's played the game before? Okay, I know somebody on the Coleco had it. Anybody else? Oh, Vampire, thanks for that. Thank you very much. Bard, you had it, yeah? Or you played it? Starting to remember some of the stuff. Oh, Patrick, you played it on the C64. Yeah, I was wondering. I was pretty sure it was on the C64, but I wasn't 100% sure. Mr. Gravy, let me check those links. Thank you, Ampere. Yes, Windows is telling me it can't open them, but yeah, that's because I don't want you to open them. Let me try something here. Oh yeah, just cancel. Oh, just bear with me, folks. Gonna copy those files. Oh, where's this one gone? Yes, 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 yes. Doesn't want to oh, I know why, I know why. Okay. There you go. So I'll finish my game here and then we'll try those Spanish games. Oh. That's close. It's like Pixel close. Come on, come on. I used to know these gaps inside out. Yeah, a lot of Dutch people in the chat. Well, MSX, I'd expect so. No. Too close. When you run out of bombs as well, you can break the walls with your laser, but obviously that drains your energy quite fast. Used to be a timing where you could get the bat with it. Yeah, level 11. The gate. What language is that, Vampire? Yeah, Dutch. Technically, you're not Dutch anymore since you have a blue passport. Yeah. Can't you have dual nationality then? No. Both. There you go. I can't put why. So we're gonna try another. I'm gonna try those ones you sent me there. Temptation. So we're gonna try this one, and we need to reset the MSX. Never get sick of that blue MSX startup. Okay. I think your passport is run out. So what are you doing here? Expire, unfollow. There's arrows, but how do you shoot them? Or can you shoot them? I'm trying all different key combinations here. Try ZX Shift. No. ZX... No, I don't know what you're supposed to do. Ah! Oh, so he did something when I went forward and... Why can't he stay on that? That is weird. Very wonky. And the character is fairly slippery. Like, I'm not doing anything here. He just keeps moving. Oh boy. Why did I die here? He's so slippery. Like, he's gonna just fall there. It doesn't matter. Unused to blue MSX. You only multi-cart with the actual console, yeah. I don't know how to control this thing. Look at that. It just keeps falling. Yeah, we'll try again. It seems you have to... Yeah, you can only shoot if you're moving. Which is... That's a weird mechanic. Yeah, I think we're going to pass on this one. But thank you very much. The geek, better spend time with your wife. That is very wise. Fiona here is watching a series you wanted to watch. And hence me streaming Alley Hop. We're going to try that. Well, thanks for stopping by, Geek. Really appreciate that. The more the merrier, really. Yeah, I don't know how to control this game. It's very slippery, and the fire mechanics are, I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to. I feel bad criticizing somebody else's work because it's not something I could do. Or that I've done. So it's just, yeah. That's a weird one. Okay, let's try the other one. There's two more. Insert. So we're gonna get ale hop. I assume that's what it is. That intro is very reminiscent of good old MSX games. Very arcade. My God, is that a scrolling? What? I don't know what's going on. just happened? Okay. I'm having a hard time just reading. I assume you have to jump over stuff, but okay. Next game. There was Andy Hop, and what was the last one? Cold something, wasn't it? The green stuff launches you forward. Leo, how are you doing? Nobody from nowhere. You're working, but you can play in the background. You shouldn't be doing that. Code 36, yes. You made it. And I'll have to give those games some time, Vampire, but it's probably not fun for people just watching me trying to figure out what you have to do in the games. Whoa! Do I shoot this guy? Well. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna pass on these games. Oh my god, that is loud. Bard, you gotta run. Cool. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm gonna pass on these ones and maybe just stick to. Tell you what, we're gonna play some Kings Valley. Kings Valley. There's another Konami exclusive. Keystone Caper. That was a good, fun game as well. I used to play that a lot. But I do have a fondness for Kings Valley. I haven't played that in ages. Kings Valley 1. Kings Valley 2 is equally good. It's really, really good. I do have a fondness for Kings Valley 1, though. It's a very, very simple little game that could be actually adapted really easily. Rebooted in some way, it's actually a fun game. Konami Ping Pong, yes, I used to play that a lot as well. That was a good one. Can't believe I died in this level. Alright, we'll try again. I used to have a whole route kind of set. I think I'd go back here. Alright. Damn it. Trying to pay attention to the chat here. Restrain bot is a little much. What do you mean? I'm not doing well at all here. Oh, the restream bot. I see what you mean. No, the restream, because I'm streaming on multiple platforms, so it's going to a thing called restream, and it's let me pause here for a second. It's going to a thing called restream. So if somebody is posting a message on Twitch and you're watching on YouTube, it'll come on YouTube as a restream. So you get the restream bot, and then the platform, and then the name of the person who posted, and then the actual message that they left. But it's just for convenience. But yeah, it shows up like it was a bot, but it's not. I forgot the order here to get those. Did I lock myself here? I might have. Yeah, Adrian, those how are you doing, dude? Those mummies have sort of different behaviors as well. They're kind of the Pac-Man ghosts. I think I... Oh no. Yeah, there you go. And they go, these ones go super fast up and down the stairs. Reminds you of Bagman. I never played Bagman actually. Yeah, I should try that. What have I done? It's slowly coming back. This game reminds. What is it called? What is this game called? It's called King's Valley. And I hope you like the music because that's the only one it's got. There's a way here again to do this. You don't want to screw it up. I think... Oh, I forgot. You want to dig here, don't you? No, I might have fucked that up again. Because you can't jump once you pick an axe or a knife. You can't jump anymore. So here I'm sort of stuck. Yeah, I screwed that. Let's see if I can. No, I can't dig here. Yeah, it's a great game. It's actually a great little game. There's Kings Valley and Kings Valley 2 for the MSX, and they're both great games. I believe. Yeah, I locked myself in. Oh no. Yeah, how am I gonna get this? Oh. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. It's like precious seconds. There you go. No! Never mind. We'll get there, folks. There's a way to do it, like with three axes, three picks, and obviously I messed this one up. So here, I don't want to fall in yet. Yeah, I love Kings Valley 2 as well. It's a great, great little game. Well, that was a lot more tedious than it needed to be. So next, can I jump here? Yeah. Excuse me for a second, folks. Did the mummies start spawning when you pick up a gem of their color? No. Hold on. Need more wood on that fire. So, no, the mummies have nothing to do with the gem colors, but they spawn at the beginning of the level, and then they just randomly, well, they go around, they have their own behavior, and then sometimes they just disappear and respawn again. And even when you kill them, you know, they reappear. So this level is particularly tough. Because that red bastard... can I actually... Yeah. Is on you just so fast. I'm doing surprisingly well here. And I'm not going to take any chances. See what I mean? This level you can do really well. You can do, you know, clear it really quickly or just be stuck on it forever. Because the red mummy will troll that area on top, on the top right area, and then you just can't go near anything. Yeah, it goes really fast. The red guy goes really fast up the stairs. I think blue MSX is fucked up there. There's no gems where gems should be. Yeah. Oh no, you know what it is? You know what it is? It actually sent me a level back. That's what it is. There's two doors appear and one sends you forward, the other one sends you back. I forgot about that. I wasn't paying attention to the map. That's right, I forgot about that. Oh, the red guy is going to be there again. Yeah, it's the level I just did. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I want to do something here. Old reflexes there. Look at that red bastard again. Those bastards can appear and reappear at different places, so... I should have used save states, actually. Have I time to even clear it? Yeah. So again, here there's an order. I think I need to get... Yeah, if I want to get out one here... One here. They're actually leaving me alone for now. Whoa! Okay, lucky escape. It's gonna be tight because he's gonna be on me. Oh, stupid. No, he's coming this way. It's gonna be too tight. Yeah. Nobody. Yeah, playing around. No. I don't have. I don't have a setup to capture RGB on onto a PC. And to be honest, I never really understood why people felt it was better to stream on the console. I mean, the emulation is so close to the original. If not original perfect, you know. It's so messy to just to stream on original hardware because you have to go through scalers and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, I never fully understood the appeal of doing it like that, but missed that jump. I always think King's Valley will be an interesting game to try and speedrun. Come on, get to the knife, get to the knife, get to the knife. I love that sound, boom. That was a mistake. Some weird, yeah, attitudes about it sometimes. Yeah, yeah, each their own, I suppose. The console streaming is just legitimacy to speedrun. Well, okay, yeah, that makes sense in that context. You just want to make sure that you have just ground-based conditions for everybody, like, and yeah, with obviously with emulation you could cheat. So for speedrunning, yeah, it makes sense. But then again, tool-assisted speedrun, you know, obviously it's emulated. Yeah, for casual play, I mean, that was very close. Does anybody run it? So yeah, speedrun would be cool, like to find the optimal route and behavior of all the ghosts. Yeah, that'll be an interesting. Can I make it before it reappears? Yes. There's surprisingly very good AI on these mummies as well. I know it's Pac-Man level of AI, but it works really well. Is it this one? Forget. No, I'm going back. Ha! Thanks everybody, by the way, who joined the stream as well on YouTube and obviously on Twitch. I'll tell you what, I'll put the link to Twitch. It's probably where you want to see those. I won't be like next time. I probably this is a once-off for the YouTube channel, so I think next time I'll probably just have it on. Is it going to come up? Yes. No. How much time have I got? I forgot these all these. No. I know that's not it. I don't think that's what I should do, but come on, come on. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. There you go. Got her on, Leo. Thank you very much, dude, for stopping by. Patrick, did I ever finish the Taito cocktail? Yeah. Ages ago. Actually, that recent video I posted of it was it was just a compilation of all the individual footage I had. But that what have I done here? Yeah. That arcade machine has been finished now for a couple of years. It was just a lot. Some people have complained about just the footage being in small chunks like that, which makes sense, you know, for sort of a weekly format because it's not too long. But at the same time, it makes it hard for people to get the whole series. So I just thought I'd compile all those kind of multiple episodes into one big video. But yeah, the cocktail machine has been finished now for a while. Now, was it this one we went in last time? Yeah. hate this level. I hate this particular level. Oh, that was you. Okay, I see you, Yana. Yeah. That cocktail actually, by the way, has changed since I've changed the power supply on it because it failed too many times, and it just wasn't a good solution, really. Oh, damn it. Oof. Have a bit of time. He's so fast up the stairs, you really want to... here, he's going to troll me. Now, which one was it? Was it the one at the bottom? Might have been. I mean, Echo Stone, they made a specky version of this now. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'd expect it to run nice on the Spectrum. Like, it's not a CPU intensive kind of type of game, and it's color wise and all that, it would have worked quite well on the spec. In fact, there's a lot of old MSX games like that were ported recently to stuff like the Spectrum. I think Zizalog was another one, and they worked quite well on the specky. Dave Small, hi, how are you doing? But yeah, Patrick, sorry, to get back to you, that power supply failed too many times on the cocktail. I ended up just putting a standard switcher in it because it was just too tedious to repair every time. And ultimately, the power supply is which way did we do it the last time? Come here, you. They're gonna troll me here. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Yeah, this is what happens. They start camping on you and... Is there another knife over there? No, of course not. We're gonna have to redo the whole thing again. Oh, look at this idiot over there. Okay. I can't remember which door we use here, so hopefully this is the right one and we don't go back. Hey, new life. No, we're going back. So for that, again, to finish the conversation, that... Oh, damn it. Oh, don't tell me the gems are back. I have to recollect them again. And I knew he was here. Yeah, so the power supply, I put a switcher, and since I'm using a Polo Tree monitor, I actually don't need the isolation transformer for that. So I took that out as well. But stuff like power supply is, I was going to say it's non-essential. It's very essential to get your machine to work. But there's sort of known point of failure, and there's no particular reason to keep the original ones. Oof. We're going back again. I seem to be taking the wrong door every time. And you know what? I'll forget the next time again. It's a fun game, Kings Valley, isn't it? It's a cool little, really cool little game. And I'd love to see a new version of it. Like, it's a cool puzzle game. It's fun. It just plays well. It controls really well. It's kind of quirky, and it's just, yeah, I'd love to see, I don't know, a modernized version of sorts, maybe. With lovely background graphics and things like that, you know what I mean? There's something I wanted to do in this level and never tried. No. Can I actually... No. So that was very stupid. I'm going to need 3 axes with this. Come on back. Go away, blue. Oh no. No, 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 no. And go away, white as well. Come on, yellow. Come on, white. Oh. If he appears over there, we're screwed because... Oh, thank God. Yeah, we've got a problem. White, why did you do this to me? And come all the way down then. And hurry up. White should explode. Yeah, he's... It's like he needs to reboot or something like that. He's not quite there. Now let this side be clear, please. Oh, yeah. Now we need a last pickaxe. Oh, fuck you, white. Alright, just come here. There you go. There you go. I can't jump over him. This is bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. Whew. Yeah, that was a close one. I'm gonna try this door. Of course, this is the wrong door. I don't know why I wanted the knife here. Kings Valley has to be, if not my favorite, one of my favorite games on the MSX. It's so simple and efficient. Okay, let's pause here. We're gonna need 2 for that. That yellow, and then well, just one to get down to it, and then another one to go to that green level, and then 1, 2. Okay. And that blue is going to be on us fast. Like so. Come on, 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 come on. I think that's it. Whoa. Oh, I see. And then we need... God damn it. A headshot. Yeah, I got it right this time. So what have we here? Oh boy, I just paused. So 1 here. Straightforward so far, except we got these super fast guys. Damn it, there's another red here. So here we need, okay, 1, 2, 3. Am I really... Could I actually just make a hole here and then dig in forward? You can't do that all the time. That's one of the problem here. We'll try it. If not, we'll have to just respawn. Yeah, there's 2 red here. Not good. Ah, did it the first time. Actually, I didn't need to go there. I could have These type levels all depend on whether... Damn it, Red. I want that knife. Whew. I'm actually doing okay here. And I got the right one again. Come on. Yes. So what do I need here? I need one pickaxe with me. God damn it! I couldn't dig because the knife was on it, and now I'm stuck. Which, yeah, F2 is to kill yourself. I was doing so well. It's great to do that because it's a risk initially, but that oh, I thought I was gonna get him. That red guy traps himself there. They're gonna chase me if I go back, so I need that knife. We'll try this one. If not, we're in trouble. No, we're going back. Maybe I'll finish the game. I doubt it. I'll tell you why. Because when you clear, when you get to the goal, well, the game restarts, but harder. And I think it restarts 4 times. Just with harder and harder mummies every time. But admittedly, I'm doing okay at the moment. Even the sound effects are kind of cool. Oh, hello, White. Balls. Parallax, how are you doing? You're watching a video and then you find yourself here. Well, that's... Damn it, that's YouTube. See, I'm not paying attention now. I'm losing. That's just plain stupid. That's called how to waste a good pickaxe for nothing. And it gets critical after a while. You only have just the right amount of pickaxes to get you... Oh, Dopamine, how are you doing? Of course, yeah. Parallax, Dopamine is a colleague, so to speak, from the that French podcast I'm a member of. Good to see you here, dude. And I should be paying more attention to what I'm doing, because... Oh, blue's gonna annoy me over there. So that time. Yeah, there's always a lot of lag between the... Usually, like, it's faster, I find, on... typically faster on YouTube. It depends. Some people today were saying that it's slower on YouTube. But there's a few... always a few seconds delay for Twitch. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, I'm stuck here. I can't jump. YouTube, what's the game? Michael O'Neill, what's the game? It's called King's Valley on the MSX. It's a great, great game, and I just stuck myself. Yeah, White is gonna... Whew. It lets you think before writing. I think if you've pressed send, it's too late. That's a good one. Ah, come on, Blue. Come on, 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 come on. Now, these doors are only one way, so you want to get them right. Come on, White. Oh, damn it. That is it. Level 12 wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Jomo, never think before writing. I don't know about that. Cool, we have a few more people here in the chat. Thank you, folks. So, this was King's Valley. I think we've played it for a while. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Kings Valley is. There's a Kings Valley 2 as well, which is very different. Actually, you know what? Let me fire Kings Valley 2. So Kings Valley 2 was available for the MSX one. There was a version for the MSX one and a version for the MSX two, which had just better music. But Kings Valley 2 was cool as well because it was obviously an improvement on Kings Valley, and it had, is that it there? It had better graphics, obviously, but it also had the SCC chip, SSC, can't remember chip. So this is the boot for the MSX2 Plus. No, that is not it. That's King Kong 2. King Kong 2 it's a cool game as well. It's sort of a bit of a Zelda-like. Of sorts. Yeah, it's King Kong 2. Oops. I'm not going to play it, actually, but it's loaded here. I might as well show you. Oh, boy. I'm not doing well there. Yeah. Anyway, that was King Kong 2. Cool game. Is there a translation, Vampire, for that, King? I think there is, isn't it? Yeah, the sound custom chip, the SCC. I remember discovering this chip with Nemesis 2, which is Gradius 2 for the MSX. There was an exclusive game to the MSX. Really, really cool shooter. Tough as balls, but cool shooter nonetheless. Kings Valley 2, I don't think... I'm not sure I have the ROM here. Never mind. You know what I could actually start is the Treasure of Ushas. Whoa! Never hot swap a cartridge. I love the way that even the emulator doesn't like you hot swapping stuff like that. So this is the Treasure of Ushas. I remember buying this game. I was in town and I had saved money because I'd seen a review in a French magazine, and I was in a city with my mom, and I just happened to have some money with me. Like I would have been 14, something like that. And we passed the game shop, and so I just walked in just to see what was there. Thanks, Vampire, for that ROM. And I remember just seeing the game there, and seeing the game there, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta buy it now! I absolutely gotta buy it." It was missing the manual, and I was like, "I don't care. I don't care. I'm just gonna buy it." So I bought it, and my mom was so annoyed with me that I spent all my money. That she, when we arrived home, she made me mow the lawn, which it was a big lawn, so it was like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and all I could think of when I was doing that is, am I going to get to play the game ever? But yeah, this is a great game. It's probably my second favorite game on the MSX after Vampire Killer, the Castlevania, and it's got great, like Vampire says in the chat, PSG music. It's the original 3 channels, beautiful graphics, great music, great game, great concept. I'm just going to start it now. Do, 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 do. I'm just gonna come back in a second and let you the intro here. I love the English on this. So you play as these two characters. So this is your sort of a hub selection. So all these are tombs that you can get in. And if you look above on top of the screen, you can see a mini map of the area. So you got 4 of these tombs, and one person can get in. So you get to select these. One of those 2 guys. One of them is this guy has a gun, and this guy is a sort of a martial art expert. And I still have my original copy of this game. You have no idea how much this game, how much of a godsend this game was. After playing Castlevania, and there was nothing else. There was nothing else like that, you know, available. Where I on the MSX at all. Like, it was the platformer wise of that quality. There's nothing else. And when this came out, I was like, oh my god, I gotta get this. I'm just going through the chat here, sorry. I'll just go with the gun. Yeah, I like this guy. He's kind of fast, and both have secret powers depending on what mood they're in. Yeah, so you can see these... are these kanji? Is that what they're called? Kanji signs, symbols on top. It's your current mood. And if I jump and select this little icon there, it'll change my mood. So the music will change, but the mood of my character will also change, so will his weapon. It also allows you to move blocks much faster when you're sad like that. So it's the... You got kind of plain, sad, happy, and angry. How sad, he's heartbroken, yeah. I like the way the music changes a semitone every time you change mood. So you don't want to get squashed by these guys either. Yeah, I always play with keyboard. Oh, not doing too hot here. I've always played with keyboard because I couldn't quite afford a good controller on the MSX, so I got used to playing with the keyboard. And whenever I emulate like that, I just pick the keyboard all the time. So those gold will be very important at some point. If you press pause there, you get a little menu where you can upgrade your character or regain some lost life. But each have a cost, and every time you upgrade the speed or the jump, the cost, I don't know if it doubles, but it goes up in price really quickly. If you get squished by those guys, you die. It's that simple. Now, luckily, death isn't the end of your game. You can actually recover your character if you die. We can do that afterwards. I might show you. Can't remember. I think I need to be angry for this one, don't I? Or happy. Oh, this is the happiness. I love this one. Friggeron, one of the most amazing sprite techniques used in this game was the use of just 2 overlay sprites for the character. Yeah. That struck me. Like, even on Vampire Killer, isn't it? Like the sprite was, there was a lot of reuse. Sprite color mixing technique. Sorry, I don't know what you mean there. So with this mood, obviously people who are familiar with the game have woken up here in the chat, but you can actually walk on air for a little while, which can be very useful. Especially for these guys. I think there's a 10 gold over there. And trust me, you're going to want to use all the gold you can. Yeah, that's the... And that's the end of the level. So you need the right mood. See, there was a kanji symbol on the door. So you needed the right mood to open the door. And that's the end level boss. I'm so rusty, it's been ages since I played this game. They just designed a special or color order for the palette for the sprite overlay to work. Ah, okay. Yeah, Konami were quite the geniuses on the MSX. Like they, like a lot, even stuff like Nightmare. Just it's such a little gem of programming. They really knew what they were doing on the MSX, and it really shows because there's very few games that even approach the quality of Konami games on the MSX. Not even a little. You know, some good games, not made by Konami, but the Konami games were just... they're all hits, you know. Yeah, Nightmares is a great little shooter. So as much as you like one mood, sometimes you have to change it, because here, when he's happy, he can't push blocks. So we have to get that block way down there, so we can... I keep getting confused between the space for jump and up. What did Compile make? I hate those guys. Alest, yeah, Alest. I'm not doing super hot here, folks. Yeah, Gold Velis is yeah, it's a little Zelda-like. It's a little gem. That's on the Master System as well, isn't it? I think nowadays, for the sake of playing a good version, I think the Master System is probably the one you want to play. But yeah, very much so. Haha. Damn it. Okay, I need some... little jump boost. See those coins come back? There's a couple of areas where you can get the sort of unlimited coins in a way, like if... and you can fill up your coin, or max it up actually, really easily like that. I think that's it. I forgot what the order was. Oh, I need to be angry for this one. Ah, come on. Got stuck. So you can kill them like that as well. Or you can jump on them. These guys and these guys only. So here, I don't want the happy guy. We want this one. And I hate the weapon in this one. It's so... What's really cool is when you're angry like that, all the enemies run away from you. Rock and roll, yeah. So I'm gonna go back and get the altar. We've opened the door now, so we're okay. And I'm gonna just get the long range. Now the enemies are pissed off with you again. Which one is that? Is that the kind of spidery thing that eats the ground? Or the blocks, yeah. Well, it's not a spider, but you know what I mean. That wasn't too bad. Ground-eating demon. Is that the official Japanese name? We'll take the other guy for a change. Yeah, those first monsters and levels are easy. I love the graphics and I love the music in the next area. Oh, actually no. Well, this is the guy, so I'll just show you for the sake of showing you. So I think this guy jumps a bit higher as well, but he's slower. So he's only, yeah, so he starts with 1 star in speed. The other guy has 3. But the other guy has starts with 1 star in jump and this one has 2 from the start. But I won't take the other guy for now. So we'll get out again. But how beautiful does this game look? Isn't like it's absolutely stunning. Parallax Dopa, cool. We'll talk again, dude. Thanks for stopping by, and so here, if you get the angry mood, which is here, I used to do this little trick just to max up all my coins right off the start here. So this coin, if you leave the screen and you come back, this coin reappears, and you can actually collect it by just going up like that. So I used to do that for about 30 minutes every time I played, and just literally maxed up all my coins, upgraded all my characters, and then I'll be able to play and finish the game like that. I won't do it here, but it's just to show you. It was a very, very cheap trick. Actually, we'll get 1 upgrade again. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think it's everybody had figured out the same sort of trick. There was a few areas like that where you could upgrade your character. So I don't want actually. There was another mood somewhere up there, wasn't there? Can I get there? I forget. It's a maze as well. I forgot how to access where. You did this in tool-assisted fashion. Vampire, thanks for stopping, thanks for chatting, and thanks for the ROMs, dude. I'll talk to you again in the Discord. So I forgot here which way I need to go. Wrong mood. Do I get it here? Yeah, it's the one, yeah. It's funny, it's kind of reflexes at this stage. Oh yeah, there's those coins here. How do you get to them? No. Patrick, you going as well? Dude, thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by, folks. I'll probably end this soon as well. Ollie, do you watch that you go away from the MSX admin? Crap, I wasn't paying attention here. Actually, let me show you what happens if you get crushed by one of those. It was the funniest thing. Remember, I was a kid as well, but when I saw that by mistake, I just laughed so much. So he gets captured by this little demon, and essentially, you now play as the other character, and you have to go and rescue your buddy. So when you kill the monster at the end of this level, you'll essentially rescue the other guy, and you get your character back, so you can continue the adventure. I thought it was a nice little gimmick, a nice little thing, you know. I'd never seen anything like that at the time. But I think, folks, we're probably gonna leave it at that for tonight. I've been streaming for a couple of hours now, and yeah, there was a couple of MSX. Should I do this again? Was it? I know there was some MSX heads in this because I advertised the stream as such, but it was interesting to see some games that you might not have experienced before. I can do that again, certainly. Like I'd love to get any excuse to play more MSX games, even though if it's not on real hardware. But maybe if I get one of those capture devices, I can get it to run on real hardware. I don't know. I don't think there's any strict need for it, really. Let me just switch back to this chat. But there you go, folks. Thank you very much. Thanks for people who've joined on the Twitch as well. I'll re-put the link here on the YouTube channel. Typically, I might do that a couple of times on the YouTube channel, but I think in the long run, whenever it's games, I'll do it on Twitch instead of the YouTube channel. So there you go, folks. Yeah, just go subscribe to the Twitch channel. Thank you very much, folks, and sure, we'll chat again soon.